off. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this app. Just bear with me a moment. Come on, Felicia. Come on, Felicia. I need the camera to be on. Alright, so here we go. So his number was 24. He died on January. He died in January 26th. In Calabasas. We're not going to write it all motherfucking out on a Sunday. Sunday also has 6 letters in it. So for real, when you think about it, and then also 24. When you think about that, this bullshit right here, everything evens out to 6. In my belief, the simple fact that, like the person that was driving the helicopter, he has over 20 years of experience, and he didn't know not to be driving young women, little girls, families in a helicopter while it was foggy. Now, this really, L is really on the person that was driving the vehicle. They were saying how Kobe Bryant's really pushy, so he wouldn't have been like, oh, hurry up, we gotta go, I don't care that it's fogged. But this asshole has a nerve to sit there and still motherfucking drive the helicopter and all that goddamn fog. And you know what? What pisses me off is the fact that, like, that doesn't even make me comfortable to even fucking get on a fucking airplane. It was over fucking 10 airplane crashes that week. So I need people to start paying attention to clear airplane crashes. You know, you see this shit going on in Israel and Iraq and the United States and stuff. So make sure you be aware of those factors. You gotta be thankful that when you get off that airplane, you safe. You know what I mean? Don't take any of that shit for granted. Like, at all. Oh my God. Anyway. But since everything is the common denominator by 6, I believe that this was a setup. You know what I mean? The helicopter driver, he definitely was on a suicide mission. And I hate coming on the internet about this, but this is really, 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 really fucked up. And I feel like the black community needs to do something about it. But then again, do we even got each other's back? I was looking at an article and I saw that Mace is complaining to P. Diddy about how P. Diddy didn't really take care of his employees like that. And when I was looking back at like how the music industry was back then, it seemed like everything was a happy place. You know, black people was united and stuff. But the simple fact that this multi-billionaire person can't even fucking make sure that his artists eat and stuff and is well off is really, really fucked up. And then let alone Kellis, you know, she got stolen royalties from her. From, Pharrell and them. That's even worse. Does that even make me as an artist individually want to get signed by a record label? Not at all. not at the fuck all. And I don't care how long it takes me. I'm taking these baby steps because at the end of the day, the music industry is a messy place and you got to be careful about what you put your feet into. Like, anyway. So, as far as my life has been going, I'm still trying to do the music shit. Um, it's the progress. I wish it was more progress. I wish it was more than I envisioned as I envisioned it, years ago. But it's not what I wanted to be set out. But I'm not going to let the media, I'm not going to let people negatively talk about me. And try to say that I'm not worth it. Because I feel like in my soul that I need to do something not only with the platform that I have, not only the organization that I set up 5 years ago, but, 6 years ago, I set up the organization for Infinity CC, but I opened that up to the public online for services, motivational services, inspiration, readings, and things like that. And it wasn't really successful. I had more of people stealing my shit than even helping me, and people that I thought was my friend that didn't really want to support me in that manner. So it wasn't really successful. Internet based jobs are very complex. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into, and always remember that the business just doesn't start booming its first year. It takes years. So I'm trying to be pretty patient about that, but I'm still trying to implement my creativity. Even though I'm a creative writer and I'm a medium, I still want to implement my tastefulness to the world in a way. And I feel like, the music that I make and stuff is not as secular as you think. And I think that me as being a performer will definitely make me get extra cash in my pocket. But let alone about myself, we are going to go to the horoscopes. Okay, come on. Okay. Anyway, let's jump to this shit now. Let's go. Alright. This is my source to use. It's a calculator that calculates the planet configuration of the hour, of the day, of the month, etc., etc. So I'm reviewing this right now, and I see that the sun is in Aquarius and the moon is in Taurus. Now, you already know I'm a Taurus. So when it comes to the moon being in Taurus, the taurine illumination, this is a great time to start working on your creativeness and your fertility. And I'm not only talking about procreating, but fertility as far as producing what you are trying to fulfill. I like people getting into motion because people always lose track of what they're trying to do. So I'm not talking while y'all in here. Right. Just bear with me a moment. I'm gonna get the camera and the brush out. Alright, so back to what I was saying. It's just so funny how every time I try to do a reading, it's always a perfect time to talk. Because guess what? The moon is in fucking Taurus. Taurus is really ruled. I do claim the Virgos, like, they're all about beauty and love and the womanhood of things and da 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 da. But you got to think about Capricorn. Capricorn is the first feminine feminine horoscope, and then it's Taurus, and then it's finally Virgo. So Tauruses are right in the middle. Tauruses sometimes get construed as a Virgo, which is fine. That's why we hang out with each other. That's why we can always agree with things. I feel like Tauruses are perfectionists, but they are down to earth. Whereas a Virgo, they just want it that way or the highway. Tauruses, they can kind of work with you. They can see the more a, a brighter the brighter part of things. Um, and then the next thing is that the sun is in Aquarius. So when the sun is in Aquarius, while the moon is in Taurus, I feel like I'm a little repetitive about this, but you know, like I said, that we were already in the month of, we already passed the month of January. Now we're in February. So if you're not fornicating anything, this is the time now. You just got to think of all the duties that you think that you lack financially, romantically, relationship wise, physically. Like, this is the time to think about it. So if you know, you looking at, you tired of a job, this is the time to literally change your resume and try to find a better job at this time. This is the time when they really do start hiring at this period of time because the new contracts come in. So get on it. And I'm not saying work at a retail, because retail is very messy and it's not a job for everybody. That's just something, I feel like retail is more for like old people and younger, very like teenage people. But if you're in your 20s, your mid 20s, and your late 40s, this is the time for you to do some job searching. I don't know how many times I have changed my resume. But I'm the type, see, I'm the shit. Because I'm the type, I'll sit there and apply for a job. My phone blowing up. They want to give me an interview. So I got to be more conspicuous about what type of job I want, what type of employer I'm willing to deal with, what type of clients I'm willing to deal with. All right. So Aquarius is more about free will and doing what they want. So when the sun is in Aquarius, it supports each other. You can find a better, broader way, creatively, through visions or dreams that you're having, to problem solve. And then the fact that Mercury's in Aquarius, this is why it's so supporting. You know, this is really where it supports, and I think we have until the 3rd. Yep, the February 3rd is when it ends. So I don't know what y'all been doing for the past month or so, but it's 2 days left, so figure it out. Okay, so try to stop. What I want people to do is stop trying to be so critical on one another. Once again, you might see yourself being judgmental on people, but refrain from how you feel. You know what I mean? You don't know how that person is feeling, and no one asks you for advice. So sometimes you need to make sure you keep that mouth shut. Real shit. What else would I like to say? I'm more, see, like we already went over that cold story and all that thing, which really recollects with the planetary alignments because of the simple fact that we need to be more diligent in the decision making that we make if we're trying to manifest. If you're trying to manifest, be careful on the decisions you make, because I remember I quoted earlier, fate is fate. So make sure you work walking in that right path. I don't I don't do I don't go from top to bottom on each horoscope. If there's any information that I need to transgress to you guys, I will make sure that I somehow communicate that with you. But I just wanted to get on here because I haven't been on that long because I've been too busy doing my music, and I don't want to just talk. I want to walk how I talk. And I want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I say I do and not be a fraud.